Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for January 5th, 2021, Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. A couple of things. It's about an hour call, a special call on Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And it's with Q, and we've got Ted Mars, Q, and Zora, and so it's on the Blog Talk. A lot of you know that to access that, and it's going to be an hour, and there's going to be a supercharged spiritual uplifting communication on that call for everyone. So I'd recommend that you all share on that. Also, there is a major training call for iHercules tonight on the conference call line. Most of you have that. And that's at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. A heavy training on all aspects, so it's really good. Since we're on the ground floor of this launch of this reverse aging, that people get there and have a notebook or something that they can write with. Tomorrow we have the Time for Change call. Major information. And we're just getting started on it for this civilization. So again, I would bring something to write with on that call. Something quite divine occurs when you stop focusing on your separate self and you let your mind merge and melt into the vast ocean of existence. There is a great sea of atoms, quarks, and quantum energy that creates this sweet soup of consciousness for all of us to bathe in. So it's almost like taking off your clothes and diving right in. And just notice how wet the cooling qualities of the entire ocean can be found within a single drop. The greatest illusion that you can participate in is that you are just a single drop of this ocean, and that you are not also this entire ocean itself. Do not live another day in illusion. Realize that we are all deeply connected with everyone and everything on the most subtle of levels. When you focus your mind for hours on this ocean of pure conscious energy that truly knows no separation, you will discover bliss. It feels so amazing to be merging, melting, and totally surrendering to existence. A lot of us, and I don't think any of us are exempt from this, that we find ourselves even subtly in a hurry. It just comes over us. Something happens, or we look at a clock and we go, oh, I'm late, or I got to get going, I got to do this, and then everything, because of our energy and our frequencies, we start moving energy into form without hurriedness, and other things can cascade in. There are no mistakes anywhere at any time. None. What appears to be wrong is simply our own false imaginations. Robert Adams. Sometimes the river of life can take us by surprise. We create these little surprises. We could get moving so rapidly downstream that our week becomes this wild and fierce bumpy ride. Our minds can become caught in the achievement of goals attached to our personal agenda and social circumstances, intimate relationships, emotions, financial situations, long-term goals, and daily desires. We can even feel that we are drowning every day in the momentum of life's river. These goals and obstacles can capture us and entertain us to such a deep degree that we forget we can just pull the boat over, take a walk in the warm sand on the beach. Sometimes it can seem that we are unable to stop the boat in this crazy adventure called life. Yet the truth is, we can pull over at any time. We always have the option to take a deep breath and relax ever so sweetly into the cozy nest within our precious heart and soul. When you slow down, you can take a tiny step back from your mind and catch a glimpse of the bigger picture of your life. You can understand the most important thing that you need to know. Otherwise, you are still running in the rat race. With slowing down, an awareness gets ignited. And you just might see, that there are no real coincidences or accidents in your life. You may see nothing is 100% by chance or completely destined by fate. You may see nothing is 100% by chance or completely destined by fate. You may contemplate how the mind tries to attach itself to ideas, beliefs, and concepts and form a tighter grip on reality to gain some sense of security. Whenever our mind realizes that there are only certain degrees of chance and destiny, and nothing is 100% certain in this world except for uncertainty, it tends to relax and loosen its grip on us. The loosening of the mind is caused by the light of pure awareness, which is something that is available to us at any time. The universe is always giving us the opportunity to humbly hold on to the steering wheel of our lives. And with this source of pure awareness, can we direct it or redirect it towards what our heart most desires? Now, it can easily happen to the most conscious, advanced beings on this planet. Easily happen. That suddenly they realize how deeply unaware and unconscious they actually are. Perhaps they lose their keys, stub their toe, or something doesn't go exactly how they thought it should. Suddenly a flash of awareness ignites, and the mind wakes up to realize how everything was flying on automatic pilot. This instant awakening effect is a gift given to every single one of us, no matter how conscious or unconscious we may be. Every mind has a built-in hypnosis factory inside it, which is continuously creating new fabrications to lay across and over the old ones. It's perpetually generating new ideas to believe in. And as long as we are unconsciously believing in the thoughts the mind is thinking, it means the mind is in charge and we are slaves to its patterns and programming. By slowing down, we can step out of this hypnosis factory and become conscious enough of the mind to see the creative illusions and delusions it's generating. And through this slowing movement, we can awaken from the dream and discover the immense God force that is breathing at our very core. One of the most effective and easiest ways to increase awareness is learning what works for you and learning how to slow down. Learning what works for you and learning how to slow down. Noticing what tends to pull at you, causing you to break your agreement with yourself to enjoy a life that is relaxed and at ease. In order to arrive in this great inward haven, we must become more aware of what we are doing and why we are doing it. It is only through this awareness that we can truly surrender our addiction to being busy. We can relax about our endless desire to arriving somewhere better trying to reach some amazing goal and multitasking our way through our entire life. It is within this divinely rooted awareness that we discover that the essence is already at ease. We can relax deeper, be more curious, and explore each new life experience through a body that is willing to be more open, welcoming, and totally relaxed at the core. The shift to slowing our pace down is what empowers us with a conscious ability to be free. It can remove the illusion that we are separate beings who are unlovable, unworthy, struggling through life, and all alone on this journey. By slowing down, we can instantly drop into a state of pure presence, where awareness of what is can become rooted in the body. We can finally relax and have a much larger perception of our world, seeing reality from a new angle and the opportunity in every situation. By slowing life down, we gain the natural ability to think more clearly, have more energy, and understand what will truly serve our souls. My understanding is that whatsoever is given to you is precious. If it was not so, existence would not have given it to you. Osho. Our breath is the most powerful gift we have been given. It is our greatest tool for increasing consciousness and helping our minds to slow down. It is always with you, flowing through you, and available to take you deeper into the heart of your soul at any time. Whenever we rush through any experience in this life, we can see there is a part who is freaking out emotionally and not allowing our bodies to breathe deeply. Remember, rushing is an act of violence against your soul. Rushing is an act of violence against the soul. Anytime you are rushing through a conversation, a meal, around money, or a plane flight, ask yourself this little question. What is my soul really wanting to accomplish here? You might see that the ego is trying to push the river faster so that you'll get more out of life. Yet the truth is, you'll actually get more out of life not by forcing it, but by allowing it to unfold in a relaxed way. You can feel deeply creative, empowered, and highly conscious by relaxing into your body and simply opening yourself into each new life experience. Isn't the point of our lives to become more conscious? It's certainly not to become more unconscious. So when you take enough time to sit back and watch your mind, you will notice how often it tends to rush and push through life's experiences. Whatever life is offering you is a gift. If you open the gift too quickly, you aren't really enjoying it with full gratitude. You can rush your life to the point of actually missing out on all of it. There will never come an end to the infinite series of goals and desires to accomplish. The question to ask yourself is, how juicy was my life along the way? The point is to be relaxed, open, surrendered, and this all happens through slowing down. The entire universe is more available for you to explore when you are more relaxed, soft, and available to receive it. In every moment, we have the option to expand and feel into the sensations given from our breath. Doing this, we naturally become more receptive to life and capable of moving deeper inside ourselves. With a little practice, diving into the breath, we can release all of our most unconscious addictions to rushing. Freedom is found within each exhalation. that you have. You can touch something that may feel like the heart of God, which always abides in your deepest relaxation. Anybody who wants to master their life must first master their mind. And to master the mind, you must first master your breath. There is no enlightened being who has not mastered their breath on some level. The breath and the mind are deeply connected. When the mind is racing off to experience the next new fantastic fabrication, it never actually gives you the chance to cherish the last one. It's only the enlightened being who lives on such a conscious path that he or she can completely slow everything down and live from this fresh new conscious space. Everything that a master does is conscious. They simply act and behave more slowly because they are always expanding into their consciousness in each moment. They are so deeply engaged in exploring consciousness and are being penetrated by its light that the body naturally starts eating slowly, walking slowly, talking slowly, and working slowly. This snail-pace lifestyle is what catapults the mind into utter freedom and allows the mind the time to experience it. Sure, the snail's pace may seem quite boring to one living in the rat race, yet it truly is the master who won't experience burnout and is enjoying their connection to God's consciousness to the extreme. Every being who has mastered life has found plenty of time to feel the sun caressing their face, walk barefoot on the grass, taste the delicious food they're chewing, feel the wind of God's hands combing through their hair. They are living in perpetual gratitude for existence, feeling the breath of life flowing through them, and in reverence for this precious moment they are getting to experience. Their mind has given up on getting somewhere else that is better. They find that even more amazing things begin to manifest when they actually create space to enjoy this moment of life, no matter how boring it may seem. If you ever decide to practice slowing your life down, you might find that your body is holding on to your breath. There seems to be this subtle form of fear running the show under the surface, which tends to try and control each inhalation and exhalation. When you make the decision to let go of life and relax the fearful control of the mind, you've taken the first step towards freedom. Sure, you will feel as if you're stepping off a cliff into the dark, vast unknown, yet the light of awareness will always be there as your divine guide along the way. As often as you can, simply relax into the light of your own awareness. This light becomes brighter by the loving, oxygenating air from your breath. In this pure light awareness, you will realize how ridiculous it is to waste another day in fear. You will realize how ridiculous it is to waste another day in fear. The lightness takes over everything, showing you just how amazing, loving, and brilliant you actually are. The brilliant light of awareness inside us is profound, as it gives us the ability to be free from any thought the mind throws our way. Awareness contains everything we need to pierce through the deepest unconscious habits of the mind. With just a few minutes in pure awareness, old unconscious habits tend to burn out and transform into new self-loving, self-healing, abundant feelings of feeling beautiful inside. A mind that is penetrated by awareness contains the light to see through any darkness. A mind that is penetrated by awareness contains the light to see through any darkness. It is how we find the new life path we wish to follow. Without this awareness, we are all living in the dark. The darkness inside us is unfathomably deep. Yet with the light of a candle flame, the secrets of our most hidden treasures can be uncovered inside. It is only through this speck and glimmer of consciousness that our answers are found and life's deepest mysteries are revealed. Your inner being is always guiding you, so don't be concerned that you may make a fatal choice, because there aren't any of those. You are always finding your balance. It is a never-ending process. Abraham Hicks. You may find that the process to discover the soul purpose of life is a lot like the water that trickles down in a valley of mountains. It naturally is seeking the lowest potential ground, as gravity will do everything it can to pull it down. Life naturally tends to move us towards our deepest desires and dreams, even whether we want it to or not. The crystal clarity of what life purpose and soul mission truly is about is always found at the greatest depth and source stillness inside. When the water has moved through the mountain, down the stream, into the ocean, relaxed at the bottom of the sea, then and only then can it know the amazing and vast purpose of your being. Finding your greatest depth is something that happens naturally and is an occurrence which requires no conscious effort on your part. You simply live your life, relax about everything, and let life take you to the deepest depth. Being patient, you will see in time your life purpose will naturally come to you. It simply happens without any efforting on your part. Without any efforting on your part. You can be in the utmost lazy state and total fulfillment of your entire life can find you. When you simply slow down and give up the struggling habit to get somewhere, you can soften into this enlightening experience. The reason you may not be experiencing the amazing joy available in this ordinary moment is because the quick-paced mind is working too fast to catch it. Like the story of the tortoise and the hare, the mind is so quick, racing and running in circles, and ends up burning out and missing the entire event in the end. It's the pace of the steady tortoise who always wins the race because he enjoyed the journey. The tortoise had the time to develop the deepest love, most exquisite awareness, and profound patience along the way. So you begin to understand it. If people will say, "Oh, that's lazy, you're being lazy, you're blah, 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 blah." Remember, this journey is about discovering who and what we are. It's not about a race. It never has been. It's about each and every one of us. It is about you. To slow down. Not. It's challenging at first because you're so used to rushing and you don't even know you're rushing. Most of us have no clue that we're rushing. The mind keeps pushing and pushing and pushing. And it whips us right up. It just sucks us right up into its illusions. But when you slow down, everything starts to open up. When you take your time and you savor every moment, everything begins to open up. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. And I know, and I'm sure we all are. And the first thing that we care to do, relax our bodies. Head to toe, inside and out. You find that you'll relax your body more when you're not in a hurry. When the mind hasn't pressed you to get going, faster, get this, get that, gotta do that, gotta do this, where you just let go and you surrender and you have no expectations or attachments and you slow down. So what do you think the body's going to do? It's going to slow down. As you relax, the body relaxes. As you let go, the body lets go. So you don't grip on, you don't hold on to anything. Neither does the body. And you literally float. Now, as we relax our bodies, we move into the now. And the now, by moving into the now, it stills the mind and the ego and the unconscious, subconscious mind. And you're not in a hurry. Are you in a hurry in the now? You can't be, because you're only focused on the moment. You can't rush the moment. If you try to rush the moment, then you're not in the now. Some of us are such in a hurry, and we don't know it, because we're so used to being in a hurry. And some of us will go in the past and just sit in the past. Go over all kinds of experiences. And if we aren't careful, eventually what happens is that we will take that past, bring it in the future that doesn't exist, create that future from that past, and relive that past in that future. Why do you think people go, oh, life's boring? You know, there's no challenge or this or that. Well, how could there be? Because you've already experienced all that stuff that you're experiencing again. Just like those who just wander off into the future. It doesn't make anybody any different or bad or anything. It's just a choice. It's just, but when you wander into a future that doesn't exist, what happens? You wander. You have no real understanding. You're in a hurry. You're wandering. What about this? What if this? When, what if, when? So the now is imperative. And how do you stay in the now? Your breath. Your breath is super powerful. And you feel your breath when you breathe. Most of us just ignore it. We just take it for granted that we're breathing. Well, that's just normal. You're supposed to breathe. So as we breath in, we're breathing in divine positive energy. It sustains the vessel that holds the kingdom of God. It focuses us. It strengthens us. It gives us more power. It relaxes us. It calms us. It slows us. And this is why I always say it's about you. It's about you. It's not about anybody else. It's about you on this journey. On what you discover about who and what you are. So this divine positive energy, our breath, we stay in the now by focusing on our breath. We don't leave the now because we have our breath. See, when your thoughts, all of us are not exempt from this, when we wander off, we leave the now. We're either in the future or the past. These strange thoughts come in. Most of them aren't even ours. And so, when we know, when we're consciously aware that our thoughts have taken us out of the now, then we just simply focus on the breath again, and we're in the now. It's not a difficult thing to do. So you breath in through the nose and you breath out through the mouth. And what happens? You become calm, relaxed, slowed, not in a hurry. You're able to savor every single moment of your existence. That's why the now is moment to moment, the space between heartbeats. Now our breath, see it through your heart, mind's motion picture as you move it, divine positive energy, with your God force love light energy, your chi, your prana, your ki. And you move these all the way up to the center of your body, all through 7 energy vortexes, 7 wheels of light. chakras. And each one is a different color. Each one is a different flower. Each one has a different geometrical shape inside. These are literally the connections of our physical and our spiritual. Those are the connections. This actually connects you to the astral plane, the spiritual plane, all the particles of existence. So we form the divine positive energy as we breath in, as we move these energies up through the center of our bodies. And the first one is the root chakra, the Muladhara. And this deals with survival. And it is blocked by fear. And then we move to the orange wheel of light, the sacral chakra, the Vadhisthana. This deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt. How can you experience pleasure if you got guilt? It blocks it. Then we move to the golden yellow wheel of light. And this energy, our breath, divine positive energy, our God force love light energy, moving it right through the center of these energy vortexes, these chakras. And the golden yellow wheel of light, the solar plexus chakra, the Manipura, this deals with willpower, and it's blocked by shame. Then we move to the emerald green wheel of light, the heart chakra, the Anahata. This deals with love, and it is blocked by grief. And then we move to the blue wheel of light, the throat chakra, the Vishuddha. This deals with truth, and it is blocked by lies. And then we move to the indigo wheel of light, the third eye chakra, the Ajna. This deals with insight, and it is blocked by illusion. And then to the crown chakra, the violet wheel of light. It deals with cosmic energy, and it is blocked by ego attachment. So we know the energy that flows through these bodies, these etheric energies, these 7 wheels of light, these chakras. And we also know in physicality and emotionality in these bodies what blocks the flow. So we brought both of these energies to the tops of our heads. Divine positive energy, our breath, and the God force love light energy. And we hold it briefly, roughly 3 seconds. I am light, I am love, I am. And in that 3 seconds, we compress and condense the God force love light energy and divine positive energy, our breath, into one pure form of liquid energy, omnipotently powerful. And we release it over our pineal glands. The pineal gland is very important to us in these bodies while we're in them. It is the gateway to all the particles of existence, to the pure consciousness, to the God beyond. It is the connection to the astral plane, to the spiritual plane. So it connects us to all things, everything, including ourselves. So when we have this pure, omnipotently powerful liquid energy, we release it over the pineal gland, and you can see it through your heart's motion picture, your heart-mind's motion picture. However you view it, I see it as a rosebud, a green ball. And when I release this liquid energy over it, it explodes into a massive multicolored petaled rose with a beautiful fragrance and complete silence, complete peace, tranquility, benevolence. Slow, easy, powerful. We're consciously aware through this clarity that our body, our heart mind, our ego mind, our soul, spirit, higher self, our God source, our pure consciousness, is all one. And each of us are heaven on earth. And each of us, as one, walk the earth. And each step we take, we create paradise. Each step we take, we create paradise. And our light, as we're learning, we shine outward. This is the God force, love, light, energy. Omnipotently powerful, flooding everybody, all of us flooding each other constantly. This is a God planet that's being literally transformed into a God planet. It is heaven on earth, as we are the gods on earth. And it is paradise, as we are creating the paradise by increasing the vibrational frequencies, the collective consciousness, in all life, the highest supreme value in the universe is. And consciously aware that we are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. We have others with us. Reflections of us. We're all reflecting each other, teaching, learning. We have the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. We have the ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sinan, Jesus, El Morya, Abundantia, Pel, Thoth, Yahweh, Yeshua, many, many, many more. And the archangels vibrate at a different frequency, a higher frequency than we do. Trillions of them. We don't see them like we see each other, but we do meet with them in this life. They always have an enlightening message. Maybe simple, but it touches the core of our being. It's wonderful to be alive. It's wonderful to have life in this body, to experience life. Everything is beautiful. Now, thousands can surround any one of us at any one time because of their vibrational frequency. They hold a large number in a small area. The ascended masters, they've mastered ascension into physical form and out. They hold God form, pure consciousness. We are mastering ascension into physical form. We create our experiences to perfect our creations. And we also are here through that to first discover and then learn about who and what we are. And so therefore, when we do leave the body, we know not to follow the tunnel of light. We know that we are the light. Now, both of the archangels and the ascended masters are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. So we call out to other reflections of all of us. So we call out to all the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming the circle of light and the full liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya. In this now. Now, they come in the gigaplexes. One gigaplex fills this universe. They come in trillions of gigaplexes from everywhere. And they're with us now. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, beneath earth, Many, many, many civilizations. And only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming this circle of light and complete liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now, into much, much, much higher frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude. They come in the billions, and they're with us now. We call upon all of the galactics, off-worlders, celestials, and all of them, in all existences, in all universes, and only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming this circle of light, and the full liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now. Now, we're only familiar with a smidgen of these civilizations. Over 1,000 travel through the solar system every day, trillions throughout the universes every day. And the ones that we're a tad aware of are, and this includes all the levels and species of these civilizations, the good, the not so good, and the bad. Understanding only high vibrational frequencies can be sustained in this meditation. Lower dark matter cannot hold position at all. And the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Zeta Reticuli, the Feline, the Greys, the Nords, Draco, the Reptilian, the Golden Pyramid, the Avian. Many, many, many more. They've been assisting us in our evolution and our enlightenment and our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. They come in the trillions, and they're with us now. Consciously with us. We call upon all of our loved ones, all those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, of and from the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this meditation, forming the circle of light, the liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now. Full liberation. Now, they come in the billions, and they're with us now. We call upon all the light energy beings that have decided to be housed in the following forms on, in, above, and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, this meditation, forming the circle of light, and liberation, full liberation of this planet, consciously. Now, we're only familiar with a smidgen of them. They come in shapes, colors, sizes, forms, configurations, of which we've never seen, in the trillions in number. And the ones that we're a smidgen familiar with, fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the trolls, the forests, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, wood, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, and the minotaur. Many, many, many more. And they come in the trillions, and they're with us now. And we're all gathered. We're all one, but we're consciously gathered as one. everywhere. All universes connected. All existences. All in the highest of the highest highs of deep eternal love and gratitude frequencies. All in harmony. We're in full compassion. Non-negativity. Non-ego. Non-judgment. Stillness of mind. Gentleness. Kindness. Generosity. Humbleness. Bliss. Joy. Peace. Tranquility. Benevolence. Abundance. Prosperity. And we're all one. And we're all love. And we're all God. And our God force, love, light, energy, is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify, and it continues to expand. We all immediately form a massive circle of light around the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now. This is our God force, love, light, energy. It is what we are made of. It is at our very core. It is the God source, pure consciousness. This light is so brilliant that it grays out the darkness of sacred space. It would take over 1,000 billion suns in this solar system to even come close to its radiance. And we're flooding everything and everything. All of us, all of our brothers and sisters, all life, highest supreme value in the universe, perpetually, eternally, flooding everything from head to toe, inside and out, with deep eternal love and gratitude. Endless. We start to levitate above the planet as a circle of light. And as we do this, we're immediately met with this ocean of glitter. It's everywhere. And it is all these tiny mirrors reflecting all of us. See it in your heart, mind's motion picture. It's everywhere. Throughout all the universes, through all existence. We're immediately met with the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is the column of light that reminds us all that we are the power of healing. We are then met with purple, violet, blue flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is a column of light that reminds us all of our omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. We're then met with the white fire. This is a column of light that reminds us all that from head to toe, inside and out, we are imbued with God force, love, light, energy, armor that cannot be disturbed from any external force, frequency, energy field. Nothing can harm it. We are protected 24/7. But only you have the power, whether consciously or unconsciously. If you decide to lower your frequencies low enough, you will create a breach in your white fire armor. This is through hatred, anger, deceit, manipulation, greed, harm. You'll create a breach in your white fire armor, enough so that all of the lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies can come flooding in. If you do decide to do this, you're met with the purple transmuting flame. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we can bring in the purple transmuting flame. We can transmute these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutral light substance. And we can send them to pure consciousness where they are gone forever. We are then met with the violet ray. The violet ray is a column of light that reminds us all that we can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame. We can cleanse and purify and harmonize the area where these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies were. feeling the breach in our white fire armor, restoring the harmony of our frequencies of the highest high of deep eternal love and gratitude. We are then met with the golden white pink light. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we are the sunsets, we are the sunrises, we are the sun, we are the sunlight. We are the trees, the forests, we are the rain, the rainbows. We are the oceans, the rivers, the lakes, the streams. We are the sky and the clouds. We are everything, all the animals. So when you see a sunset, or a rushing river, or a calm lake, it is you are viewing. You. We continue to levitate above this planet Earth Gaia Arya in this now. And as we do this, some of us step outside our physical form, float effortlessly above those of us carrying physical form. And as we do this, we come across this massive crystalline light tower, larger than the solar system that we've created. And in the center of it, we see this oblong sphere with this golden shimmering white light sparkling, sending out warm waves of mist, saturating all of us from head to toe, inside and out. And it is deep eternal love. It is a reflection of the gods that we are. And then all the other colored bands around it, shimmering and sparkling, they each are sending out warm waves of mist, saturating all of us from head to toe. Gratitude, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, well-being, great wealth, joy, all of it. And they're all reflections of each and every one of us in the core existence within. At the top, we designed it so there is the golden ocean. And the golden ocean cascades down, flooding all of us, saturating all of us, drenching us all in deep eternal love and gratitude. And we are drops of the golden ocean. And we hold the essence of the golden ocean. And the ocean is the drops, and the drops are the ocean. There's no separation. Illusion's the separation. So we then move, as we continue to levitate, we see our meditative sphere. It said center circle. We created this sphere almost 3 years ago. It holds nearing 1,200 of our meditations in perpetual motion. All of us, every day. The deepest and deepest of intent of eternal love and gratitude. Of all of these meditations, all of them in perpetual motion, all of them emanating pure, deep, eternal love and gratitude, flooding and saturating each and every one of us from head to toe, unending, eternal. And you can see and watch with your heart mind's motion picture the full liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia Arya. And all of those who see it as it's transformed into a paradise and who know that they are heaven on earth. Slow down. There is no hurry. The God within guides each and every one of us. Remember, the tortoise had the time to develop the deepest love, most exquisite awareness, and profound patience along the way. Join you in the meditation and return to close us out. Take an easy breath in through the nose. And easy breath out through the mouth. Move slowly. It simply happens without any efforting on your part. You can be in the utmost lazy state and the total fulfillment of your life can find you. When you simply slow down and give up the struggling habit to get somewhere, you can soften into this enlightening experience. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, into the following morning. And we'll return here December 6th, 2021, Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation call.